Gemini, Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, and Cross Watchers. This is Mystic Jen. This is your weekly reading for March 22nd through March 28th. This is a general read and love read. This will not resonate with everybody. If this is not your story, make sure you check out your other planetary placements. And congratulations, Gemini, you are my guinea pigs. I had just gotten a new deck, and it came in this morning. And before I did the other two readings I've done so far, and you are my guinea pigs, I have not even looked at the cards. I am doing this totally intuitive, sight unseen as the cards come out. Light Seers Tarot. Okay, so let's get this ball on the road. Buy the book. What are you going by the book for, Gemini? Of course you're going by the book. You're an air sign. Okay, let's see what messages and guidance we have for Gemini. Okay, first out, we have Observer. You're watching things very closely. There might be somebody that you are watching their actions, or somebody could be actually have their eyes on you and watching what you do. Okay, we have soulmates. Okay, so you definitely have a soulmate connection in progress here, Gemini. And I feel like that they probably have their eye on you. You may have their eye on them and watching this soulmate, but I think the soulmate's watching you. And we have the time for a nap. You might have been on a snooze. Okay, we're getting a little bit deeper here. Deep knowing by the book. Really? Holy shit. Okay. I love it when Spirit does that. It brought the card out anyhow. Okay, so you've been doing things by the book. You have been towing the line. You've been walking the straight and narrow and not taking any chances here. I feel like as you've been taking a time out, you've been taking a rest, maybe even taking a rest from the dating scene if you are single. If you are in a coupled relationship, there might be a little slight pause in action there, but I feel as though that you are, as you're napping, I feel like you have to be watchful for this, because the soulmate connection is within your midst, within your grasp. And if you are sleeping, if you are snoozing, my friends, you could actually miss this because you're so worried about towing the line. But I think deep down you know this is a soulmate connection. So why are you pausing? That is my question. I feel like that they have been watching you and they've been keeping an eye on you. And I think you've been watching them as well. And you may be watching their actions and seeing what they do and not trusting that inner knowing, not trusting that intuition. Okay? So Spirit is here to say that, yes, this is your soulmate, if that was your question. And, it's time to stop pausing and start taking action, I feel. It's time to take action. So your general read is about love. So this is more about total love read for you guys, Gemini. Because it feels like that is what is your main focus this week. I did shuffle these ahead of time because they're really hard to rifle shuffle because they are thick cardstock. Didn't realize how thick this deck was when I got it. But I'm going to do some of these. Messages and guidance for Gemini, Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus for March 22nd through the 28th. So we're looking at March 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, and 28th, please, of 2020. Underneath the deck, you have the Tower. Okay, this is sudden revelation, my friends. I am going to put that aside. And we have the Star. Sudden revelation. Wow, divine guidance, universe intervention here. You may have experienced a Tower moment recently where the Tower is about breaking down false foundations. And it's also about sudden things that you don't see coming, shocking things that uproot the old to make way for the new growth. And I feel, and that's the energy I'm feeling. I think that this person came into your life unexpectedly, and you're like, holy shit, what's going on here? Okay, so we're going to get 5 of these cards here. Messages and guidance, please, for my Geminis. Okay, we have the jumper here. This is the 5 of Swords. This is somebody who feels defeated. This is somebody who feels like they are not getting anywhere. This could also be self-sabotaging yourself, you know, because you're waiting and waiting and waiting. We have the 3 of Swords, and we also have the 9 of Pentacles. So somebody went through some kind of heartbreak and pain. That is a definite here. And as a result, somebody's very cautious, somebody's watching, somebody is not, I mean, somebody's really investigating shit before they invest in it. Okay? And with this 9 of Pentacles, they are, whoever this is for, you are fine on your own, you're very abundant, you are self-sufficient, you are confident in yourself. You've went through the heartbreak, you've went through the pain, and you've grown from it. And, you know, you may even have been dealing with somebody who lacked values, who lacked integrity. And you may have been coming from this mindset of feeling defeated because a past love failed. That may, okay, Spirit is saying that whoever this reading is for, you were in the mindset of, you know, I was blind, I got burned, it's not happening to me again. And meanwhile, you are investigating, you are watching, you're observing, you're sleeping, you are taking a pause in action. You are not listening to your inner voice, and you're trying to toe by the line. I mean, totally by the book, and not trusting your intuition. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. And you have a chance at love here, my friends. You really do. We have the Emperor. You could be dealing with an Aries. Okay, and we have the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Okay, you are near completion, my friends. You are like at mastery. Okay, you know, mastering the physical and the emotional. You are abundant. You are confident in yourself. Okay, in what you are doing. You may be so involved in your work. The Emperor here could be an Aries that is very prominent here. This Aries could be, if it's not an Aries, this is energy that you are taking on. You are in control. You, this is setting your boundaries. And I feel like this is protecting your heart. You're in protection mode. You're setting your boundaries, and you're not letting anybody cross it. Meanwhile, you have a chance at wish fulfillment here, my friends, because we got the soulmate card. You know, it's everything you've ever wanted is in this one person. Okay? And I feel as though you are in a pause of you've paused in action. You've been taking a break, but now it's time to take action. Take action and follow your heart. Listen to that inner voice. You know, the universe is trying to bless you here. Okay, let's see what the Romance Angels cards have for you. Messages and guidance for my Gemini, Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus, please. This card definitely wants to come out. This is paying attention to the red flags. Okay. For some of you, you may have a couple options here. And one person has red flags. And maybe you're being drawn to the wrong person. Soulmate. Second soulmate card, my Geminis. So you are dealing with a soulmate. And, you know, paying attention to red flags. There might be some red flags concerning this soulmate connection. This person that is the soulmate connection may come across as being domineering or controlling. However, I feel like if these issues are dealt with up front, and let your friends help you, listen to your friends. I think your friends are trying to give you guidance and advice on dealing with this. But I'm feeling more as though that the red flags are dealing with maybe slight control issues. I feel that those control issues are correctable. Otherwise, Spirit wouldn't be telling you to listen to your heart. You know. Okay. I'm going back to, I feel like you have multiple options here. One is a soulmate and one is unrequited love and red flags all over it. Reconciliation. Shit. You know, getting to know each other. Okay, so okay. Here's the scoop, Gemini. Your friends are trying to give you wise counsel, wise guidance, and I think that you're trying to toe the line. You're doing your own thing, Gemini. You might be ignoring some red flags in a connection, and I feel as though you have a choice. Okay? I feel as though that there are multiple choices here, and one of them is a total disaster with that Tower card, unrequited love, and red flags. Okay? The other one, we have two soulmate cards. We have reconciliation. We have two soulmate cards. We have deep knowing, wish fulfillment. So, I think that this is a matter of playing the part of the Queen of Swords and weighing things out. This reconciliation. This might be somebody that you connected to in the past that you kind of dismissed, thinking, no, that's not them. And maybe they were them. There might be a chance of reconciling with somebody from your past that was a true soulmate connection. Meanwhile, you're trying to toe the line. You're trying to do different things. And or for some of you, there might be someone wanting to reconcile, but you need to pay attention to the red flags because there's really unrequited love. Your soulmate is waiting for you. Your soulmate is on your doorstep. Your friends are trying to guide you in the right direction, trying to give you wise counsel, wise advice. And I think this is a time to avoid another disaster. So, where am I going with this? As I'm looking at this, and I'm getting bombarded with messages right now. As I'm looking at this, I am seeing two people. Two choices. And the more I'm looking at this, I feel like that there is somebody from your past who wants to come back in your life, but they may have not the best intentions in mind, okay? They may have some control issues. So you need to pay attention to those red flags. Don't let them smooth talk you. Because in the past, it wasn't unrequited love. It was a one-sided relationship. Relationships are supposed to be two-sided, not one. Okay? Meanwhile, there's this other person that you may have looked at and thought, nah, they're not my type of attitude. Okay? But deep down inside, deep knowing, you are still drawn to that person for some reason or another. And that is because there is definitely a soulmate connection there between you and the person that you are feeling. I don't know. It could be physical attraction that's not it's not there, but your spirit's still drawn to them. Or it could be any other kind of characteristic. Maybe it is their sun sign. They are a Sagittarius. They're a free spirit. Oh, I don't want that. You know, there's something there that you're saying to yourself, this is not my type of person. But your soul's still being drawn to them for a reason. And I feel as though your friends are like, maybe they're saying, give this a chance, take the chance. See where it goes. Stay away from the asshole or the bitch. she or he are bad news, and you know it, but you know what you've gone through before. They broke your heart. They shattered it. So it's like there's red flags with one person who is trying to come back. And then there is this other one that is like wanting your attention. That maybe you need to give a second look to. Okay, let's get out some more tarot here. We're already 16 minutes into this reading. Holy shit. That's because Spirit had a lot to say. Okay, let's see what else is going on here. I'm tongue-tied. Messages and guidance for Gemini, please. Messages and guidance for Gemini. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles again. So this is somebody who's very single. This is somebody who is very abundant. This is somebody who is fine, and they have the attitude, I'm fine on my own. I think they've been single for a while now. Four of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody who's dissatisfied, somebody who's not been happy with what they've been given. And this is also about overlooking an opportunity. You know, I think that there is true love that you could be missing, Gemini. There could be somebody in your surroundings that you need to take a second look at. Okay, and we have the Knight of Wands. So this is change coming. There is definitely somebody coming to you, somebody coming. And this is about following your passion. They're very passionate about you. This is Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. She is very abundant. She is a mother energy. She is the Empress of the Minor Arcana. Ace of Cups. Yeah, you have a chance of true love. Three of Wands. Your ships are coming in. Something that you've been wishing for, wish fulfillment is coming to you. You've been in a pause in action here, a time out, and you set plans into motion, and they're coming. Page of Swords. This is the truth. This is your speaking your truth. This is finally getting clarity. And we have the Hermit card. You could be dealing with a Virgo. And with the Hermit card, this is about somebody who needs to go within. I think your friends are telling you, look inside yourself. What do you see? You see, maybe it's a fire sign coming towards you. That you're questioning. Two of Cups. I mean, you're getting all the soulmate cards, all the love cards here. Nine of Wands. You could be blocking this out. You know, you could be blocking out true love because you might be dismissing a connection that turns into true love. All because you have your mind set in one direction. And under the deck here, we have the Five of Swords again. Damn. This time it's meaning self-sabotage. This is self-doubt. This is the feeling of defeat. You are in a defeat mode. You're thinking, you know, I can't win for nothing. So, you know, I'm going with the familiar. You know, there's red flags with the familiar. There's red flags from this person from the past who's trying to come back. Pay attention to those, okay? Meanwhile, you've got Mr. Right or Mrs. Right or Miss Right right over on your doorstep. Knock, knock, knock. You know, let me in. I've got so much to give. I've got so much love to give. I want to give you my all. And I feel as though they are worth looking at a second time around. Looking at a second look. I feel like that this is somebody that maybe from a dating site or something, but someone that you had met that you just, there was something that you thought was missing, like they weren't your type. Something about them, whether it's personality, sun sign, appearance, something. But your soul, your spirit is still being drawn to them. That is what I'm feeling here. And so I think one connection, you need to run to the hills and be like, fuck no, get away. And the other one is you need to open the door for them. Okay, Gemini, we have movement and migration, so there's definitely change in the air, my friends. This is you got the bridges card, so this is saying, you know, this is building bridges. I feel like this is building a bridge. This is connecting. When you thought there was a disconnection, this is connecting the dots. This is, you know, going in a new destination. Fish. This is abundance. This is resources. Could also be finances and security. Okay. Okay, Gemini. Stop looking at the money. Just saying. Okay. You may be protective of your heart and protected of your finances. Maybe you have a nice little nest egg. This is not for every Gemini. And you're not looking for a gold digger. Okay. That's for some of you. Others of you, you are focused on money. Maybe you are looking, maybe this is the problem. The person that that is your soulmate, maybe they don't have what you expect your partner to have monetarily, okay? Maybe their finances aren't as secure as what you want, but your heart is still drawn to it. These are things that are correctable, okay? So you could be truly missing an opportunity at true, devotional, unconditional love here from someone. Don't sabotage yourself over money, over maybe they don't have the right job or their bank account isn't at a certain level. Okay, dismiss those thoughts because or else you're going to be missing a fantastic opportunity at love here. So these are the messages I have for you, Gemini. I do thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, and blessed be.